So I have a very important question to ask you all. Was that Nintendo Direct just a smidget bad? Some may say. I need and want to know your opinion because we got shown a decent amount of things, but was it good enough to call satisfying for a Nintendo Direct? Let me know down in the comment room where you guys reign supremo. But we gotta go through some of the things that were announced. First off, about half of the Nintendo Direct was actually just them bombarding us with Mario. And in my personal opinion, most of it wasn't exactly the most compelling things to me personally. First of all, they announced a Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2 Nintendo Switch port, essentially, like version, which is a little weird considering a thing that I didn't remember. They already have a Nintendo Switch version of Super Mario Galaxy in their little collection thing that they discontinued. So that's great on Nintendo, but we also got shown that they're having a Mario Galaxy movie, which cool beans. The first one was pretty good. I'm pretty excited for the second one. Interested to see what they're going to be doing. But then the rest of the Mario stuff was just another tennis game, Nintendo Switch 2, Super Mario Wonder, and a new Yoshi game, which does look cute, not gonna lie, but it's not something for moi, if you're catching my drift. But then we carry on, and we get Tamagotchi Life Living the Dream, which actually is a game that looks dorky, weird, and cringy, and kooky enough that I will probably be interested enough to have some fun with it. I'll probably be able to get a lot of funny moments out of it. You can make voices in it. I didn't know that was a thing. I've never played a Tamagotchi game, so this will probably be my first. And then we also got Nintendo fans finally being able to play the wonderful Final Fantasy VII remake Intergrade. It's coming, and I'm very excited about that. Not necessarily for me to play it on the Nintendo Switch, but for Nintendo Switch loyalists, because I'm finding out there's a lot of them. A lot of them don't understand it, how you could remain loyal to one specific thing and only that thing and screw everything else. I don't understand. I don't get it. It's not me, but there are some out there. So since Final Fantasy VII Remake didn't come out on the Switch, now it is, you can enjoy a wonderful, wonderful game. We also got the version 1 release for Hades 2. Love that girl character. We got new amiibos that are essentially actual, like, Legos in a sense, because you can switch them from different rides, and I'm assuming there's probably going to be more, because why would you make that a thing just for 2? Catching my drift? We got a bunch of other Nintendo Switch 2 versions for games, including a One Piece game, Overcooked, Stardew Valley, and Human Fall Flat, which are all cool in, their own right. But I was sitting there in confusion when they showed Power Wash Simulator 2, which apparently seems very satisfying for other people. I don't get it. I might have to just give it a shot. Maybe I'm being closed-minded and I should just go on ahead and give it a shot. Maybe. I don't know. We also ended up getting Motorcycle for Metroid Prime 4. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, actually. That's the name. Still pretty excited. Still a little... the hype, in my opinion, seems to have fallen off for that game simply because, well, it was announced with the first Nintendo Switch, and we're only now getting it on the second one. We're getting DLC for Donkey Kong Bonanza. Still haven't gotten that game. I kind of try to not pay too much attention simply because I want my first time experience to be fully first time experience-y, but apparently it's a roguelike type of addition to the game, so cool beans. And by this point, I was losing faith that this would be something that ever would interest me. And then Pokemon came in and just swept the floor, because we got a new Pokopia game, which is essentially Pokemon meets Animal Crossing meets Minecraft. They all had a throuple and had one combined baby with each other. Then we got 5 new Mega Evolutions shown for Pokemon Legends ZA, with Chestnut, Delphox, and Greninja, along with 2 for what I thought were a Raichu and then Pikachu, but they're both Raichu apparently, but one looks very strongly like Pikachu, so that, that's where I was getting it from. But those 2 are for the Mega Dimension DLC for Pokemon Legends ZA, which, announcing DLC for a game that isn't even out yet, a little interesting, but I mean, everyone's doing it now. So once these 3 things were shown, I was satisfied. I was satisfied. I didn't need them to show anything more. They did end up showing Hyrule Warriors, a new Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment game, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. They gave us Danganronpa, cool, I guess. Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection, dope. And then we got, in my opinion, one of the smarter moves for Nintendo to do, to have a high graphic type of game be shown, because we got Resident Evil Requiem shown that is coming to the Nintendo Switch too, so that's cool beans. And then we topped it off with Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, with a new purple-haired, dread-headed main character who actually looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But based on that trailer, it seems like the general Fire Emblem affairs, royalty, knights, horses, Pegasuses, and it seems like we're getting that girl from Three Houses back again. I didn't get to play that yet, but I heard that some people weren't exactly the hugest of fans of that particular game. But you let me know. I don't know. I'm not too deep in the Fire Emblem fandom. But overall, in my opinion, this was pretty okay. I feel like it did its job. It did its job. It did what it needed to do. Oh, it also showed bringing back the Virtual Boy for some reason. Cool. But overall, it's pretty cool, I guess. I wouldn't say necessarily mid or bad. It was just good. It was good. I think that it was good. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comment room where you guys reign Supremo. And yeah, that's all that I got for you. Daddy Zebra the best on YouTube. Signing the fuck off. Have yourselves a nice rest of your day. And a nice juicy, a chickadee, a goddamn